I'm back at a production apiary on this organic farm. I don't know if you can see this, but there's thousands of bees flying from over those fields back to my hives here. There's obviously a lot of flow on at the moment. There's field beans around, the hawthorn's out. There's a lot of hives here. I expected a few losses over winter, didn't get any losses on this apiary. So there's about 26 here, which is a bit too many really. But this is an organic farm right on the edge of the Team Valley near Dartmoor National Park. But I need to do strimming now. It's about midday, 20 degrees. It's nice, it's very nice. It's going to be hot in the bees. Let's see if they've added to the supers. Let's check this giant one out. Okay. Wow, they are up in this top box. So they're up there in that top box. This must be my most productive hive. See how much weight's in this top box? Probably not a lot. Oh God, no. Oh yeah, there's some weight in that. Blimey, these guys are huge. Drawing out this super of honeycomb. They haven't necessarily gone all the way to the edges. You can see on there, there's a couple frames still need to be drawn out on the edge. Oh, but it's heavy. That's 6 supers on there. This one's really heavy. Well, I should be taking graphs of this hive. Oh. That was heavy. That was quite heavy, not as heavy. Let's put that on these guys for a sec. Oh, big hive. Now if these have made cells, I will keep them and probably make a little split. Right, we've got a play cut there, nothing in it. Nice frame of brood. Don't see the queen. Quite buckfusty looking bees. Okay, I've got eggs. Play cut, nothing in it. Don't see a queen. Big slab of brood. Another nice slab of brood. A cup down there, nothing in it. No, These might be the hive that I breed from my grafts, to be honest, just because of the production. Okay, is there anything in that? There's a charged cup there. Hang on. No, there's nothing in it. It's not charged. Just yeah, lots of bees. And lots of bees coming too. Lots of brood. There's a green dot queen there. So she is a keeper. Let's put her back in really carefully. Lovely looking queen, she's big and fat. Okay, nothing on there. I have a broken frame on the end here, which I've been waiting for them to turn into stalls or something before I remove it. See if there's still brood in there, if they've stopped laying up in it. There's still some brood in it, and there's some pollen in it, still some brood this side. Loads and loads of drones. I'll just put it back. And I'll drop this one down here carefully. And slowly, so if the queen's around there, she can get out of the way. Well, if all my hives were like that, I'd have a lot of honey every year. Bit antsy though. I mean, not entirely happy though. Okay, let's get these back on. Come on, bees out the way. Oh, this is by far the biggest spring hive I've had yet, ever. Oh. So let's get the roof on this. Anyway. And these guys not even really showing any signs of wanting to swarm. Whereas normally, most of my boxes, I'm fighting them every week and losing half the time. I'll be buying lots of brood boxes this winter, and I think I'm going to try sort of double brood. I'll put them on the spring, just undrawn brood boxes, and I'll take them off. I'll put them down to singles, you know, in this sort of time, in mid-May. See how that goes. So I've been going for my bees the last couple of weeks, looking for a slightly gentler hive to breed from, and I think this is a hive I'm going to breed from. It was quite nice to go into the other day. I'll re-go into it again, see what it's like today. We'll go through it, but they're pretty chilled out. I've not got my veil on now. It's pretty early in the morning, but they're still up and about. So we'll see what these guys are like, and if they're good, I will breed my queens off them this year. And hopefully, I've been knocking down as many of the drone brood cells in the more defensive hives, and I've been letting the calmer hives develop more drone brood. So hopefully I'll have increased the odds of having nicer drone flying around. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's have a look in this one. We'll wait till it warms up a little bit and see what they're like, and then I need to find a more aggressive hive that I'll take the queen out and turn it into a starter finisher. Let's see if they're chilled compared to some of my other bees. So I've been going through figuring out what I'm going to re-queen. I've been marking on the boxes whether they're a light or a dark queen, and then once I've made my graphs, I'll decide which ones I'm going to re-queen. So let's see if this is the hive to graft from. Nothing in there really. Drawing that out a bit. Stuck down. There we go, that's got a lot of weight in it. Ooh. Okay, let's make sure the queen's not on there. She's not. Now, they're not really flying up, going for me or anything. They're just busy. Gently take this one out. Oh, we've got eggs, brood, larvae. Okay, very buckfasty looking bees. Okay, another very nice slab of brood. The bees seem pretty gentle. Wave my hand over them like this. They're not flying up at me. No sign of the queen there. Eggs, larvae and brood. No sign of the queen there. Clay cup and nothing in that one. Don't see her there. Don't see her on there. There is a green dot queen there. So I think I'm going to breed from her. So I will probably put her in a little box now. Make a split maybe. Hang on, I'll put her in this box to think about it. Now there was a couple charred cells in here that I knocked down. So if I split this, I can let them build up and she'll be another hive and they can make some cells in here and I can either cut them down and knock them out. Then I can take eggs from the nuke at a later date. I've got to make my starter finisher first. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a reasonably sized good split with the queen in it. And then close this back up and then knock down all the cells again in a week. Or cut them out. I will put this queen in this nuke here. Let me just find her. She's on this frame here, I can see her. And I'll put her in really carefully. And I will put this frame in. Knock these bees in there a minute. And I will add a couple of more frames to make this a big split because I want her to make eggs for me soon, so we need some bees in there. Okay, nice big slab. We want some eggs left in here. Okay, again, that's a nice big slab of bees. Shake them in. A lot of the bees are going to go back because it's in the same apiary. Now I'm looking for eggs to make sure there's eggs still in the existing hive. Yeah, I can see lots of eggs on this frame and some larvae, but some eggs, which is the main thing. Not so many eggs in there. A few. And quite a few eggs there. Lots of brood. Okay. Let's put these in. And these guys will get moved. I'll leave them here for now, but I will move them somewhere else later on tonight and probably add a frame of stores. And I'll write green dot queen. This is the one I'm going to graft from, probably. Put this in. These. Okay, so these guys now don't have a queen. They're most likely a bit more annoyed, but don't seem too bad. I will shut them up and I will check on them in a week's time. Knock down the cells or cut them out. And this last one, they probably won't need this, it's pretty empty, that top one. Okay, so I'm going to leave these guys here open. With a little bit of grass just to maybe put them off for a bit. Now I've picked some bees to graft from, which will be the queen that's in here in a week or so. I'll go and find a hive to take the queen out of and make into a starter finisher. Off camera I've been going through some of my more defensive hives and squashing the queens. These are darker queens. These are queens I bred last year. I bred buckfast queens and I bred a very dark queen. And although they do make lots of honey, they are definitely more defensive. So I'm going to re-queen them this year. There's 1, 2, 3, not that one, 4 here in this row that need to be done. And the rest are fine for the moment. I need to check this bottom back lot and do the same. The next couple of weeks I'll be just concentrating on trying not to get swarms and breeding some nicer buckfast queens, hopefully. Let's go and have a look at the hive I'm going to turn into a starter finisher. This should have a green dot on it, this queen. Hopefully she's not up in there. Nothing on this frame. Just some stores. Well, we've got eggs. These bees, pretty chilled. I think I just like filming my much more aggressive hives. No, that's not true. Knock that completely capped cell down. That won't matter because we're taking the queen away. Eggs and larvae in there. One thing I've noticed makes my bees more agitated is the cameras. purely filming and watching it on the monitor. Sometimes the bees don't mind it. If I have 2 cameras, they really don't like it normally. I have to knock down that cell there, some bee in it. Come on, get out. Don't see the queen. Checked this hive a couple of days ago and there was a green dot queen in here. There she is. So she's going to go in a box. Okay, so let's put her in this nuke. Put it on this edge. Now I don't want to give them too much because I want this to be quite busy. So they're going to get a frame, a brood, and I'm going to give them this frame too. I'm going to shake a few bees in, and then I'm going to try and add a couple of brood frames from another hive to this to build it up. So I'm going to put the lid on this. And I'll just put that there for now. And I'll move it somewhere else slightly later. Here are a couple extra brood frames. So this will help build them up. Put these in there. And then I'll knock down all the cells in 5 days or so, and they'll be hopelessly queenless. And I can start thinking about doing grafts. Those guys I'll move later on tonight. And as I keep going through my hives over the next week's inspections, I'll keep marking the hives that I'm going to change the queens on at some point. My production hives I'm probably going to wait till a bit later in the year, maybe July, you know, and sort of halfway through the flow or something, maybe that late, I don't know, depends how it goes. Well, that's it for this video. If you want to find out what I've done, catch up with one of my next videos. In the next couple of videos I'll be doing grafting and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching, give us a like and subscribe, and as always leave a comment. I don't mind how harsh it is. Take care and I'll catch you next time.